when the hole looks so dark and deep. Heart is rock, cold as stone. I was scared, alone.
Uh-oh, I have a feeling it'll be
And your
copyrighted.
beat showed the way to me.
Copyright? Hopefully not. Oh, what's happening? Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Golden Bananas, the discovery of the century, made right here on Ingot Isle. This is excellent news for #1 banana fan, Donkey Kong. However, just as he's about to enjoy the notable bananas, a sudden tempest sends him deep down underground. As his adventure begins, DK teams up with Odd Rock, but it's no rock at all. It's actually a talented young singer named Pauline.
Whoa, Pauline.
Now, Donkey Kong just wants bananas. And Pauline wants to find a way back home to the surface. It's said that one's wish will be granted by reaching the planet core. So the unlikely duo set off on a strange subterranean adventure.
Awesome.
The story takes place in the underground world, where the scenery changes the deeper you go. Some layers are so spectacular that it's hard to believe you're underground. DK can run, jump, and climb through each environment.
Oh.
Using his incredible physical prowess, you can freely move in any direction. But that's not
Link
all.
has nothing on DK.
Almost anything in your path, you can smash, crash, and bash.
So more lore for
You can even
Pauline.
do this to a massive rock formation. You know, if you want. As you barrel through obstacles in your path, you'll also collect golden bananas known as Banandium gems. More on
Bananium.
those later. Let's take a look at some of the things this Kong can do. Punch. Smash enemies. Walls. The ground. And most things you can get your hands on with incredible force. Destruction can lead to discoveries. So set off a chain reaction and see what happens. Dive punch. Unleash a powerful punch directly downward. How deep you punch into the ground depends on the strength of the terrain. Roll forward. Roll at high speed and send lighter objects soaring. Combine this with punches and jumps to really mix things up.
Awesome.
Hand slap. Make some noise to collect scattered items. Or detect hidden objects using sonar. You can even use your feet when your hands are occupied. Tear off. Grab a chunk of terrain and tear it off.
That is
Or
crazy.
tear up turnips to find items. And even tear chunks off your foes.
Oh, wow.
Swing. Grab a chunk and swing it to attack.
Chunky.
Harder chunks can be used to break stone with ease. Or smash spiky thorns. Chunk jump. Use a chunk to double jump.
Oh.
This will help you reach new heights. Throw. Throw a chunk. Or aim at a target like this.
Yeah, this is bananas.
Throwing a boom rock or gold can have explosive effects.
Ooh.
If you throw chunks made of softer material, you can stick them to a surface and pile them up.
Oh, wow. Are you kidding me?
Turf serve. This lets you ride on chunks.
Whoa.
Speed up and aim for smaller enemies to knock them away.
That is crazy.
Make music. The power of Pauline's singing will help show you the way. It can also remove these strange seals that someone left behind.
Do it, DK!
You never know what you'll discover in the underground world.
Wow. Very impressive.
So carve your own path with DK's abilities. The many layers of the underground world are host to a variety of inhabitants.
Lots of animal
Some are
villages.
mysterious and aren't too bothered by DK's destructive tendencies. It looks like Cranky Kong and his companion Rambi are also venturing through the layers of the world. Then there are the giant elders who call the underground world home. They're said to possess ancient Bananza powers.
Is that,
By learning their Bananza powers, Pauline's singing can do something special. She can make dogs. The many layers of the underground world are host to a variety of inhabitants. Some are mysterious. and
Yeah,
aren't
sorry
too
guys,
bothered
I had
by
to go back.
DK's destructive
There was
tendencies.
a issue. Sorry about that,
It
but
looks like
we'll just
Cranky
watch
Kong
this
and his
one
companion
second more.
Rambi are also venturing through the layers of the world. Then there are the giant elders who call the
Ooh.
underground world. You never know what you'll discover in the underground world. So carve your own path with DK's abilities.
Alright guys, sorry about that. I'm gonna have to cut all of this out,
The many
these
layers
problems
of the
where people were
underground
doing
world are
stuff.
host to a
I'm sorry about
variety of
that, guys.
inhabitants.
And then don't worry, we'll watch this again
Some are
a second
mysterious
time
and
just to
aren't
go
too
through
bothered
it.
by DK's
I do
destructive
apologize.
tendencies.
There's people trying to interrupt the
It
stream.
looks like Cranky Kong and his companion Rambi are also venturing through the layers of the world. Then there are the giant elders who call the underground world home. They're said to possess ancient Bananza powers.
is that,
By learning their Bananza powers, Pauline's singing can do something special. She can make Donkey Kong transform. With incredible destructive power, even hard terrain poses no problem. Plow through the world and smash as much as possible with the powerful Kong Bananza. Plus, DK can transform into a zebra. He's as speedy as he is striped. He can even breeze over water or crumbling pathways. That's the swift Zebra Bananza.
Zebra Bananza.
Oh, yeah. He can also turn into an ostrich. A flying ostrich. Spread your wings and soar through the sky.
You can become an ostrich. Wow.
You can use updrafts to gain more air. Then drop egg bombs from great heights to send enemies scattering. That's right, it's Ostrich Bananza! Bananza transformations don't last forever though. You can transform again by collecting gold to build up your Banergy.
Ooh. Golden banana energy.
You're not limited to when or where you transform, and you can swap between transformations. So get creative and use them as you adventure to the planet core.
Kind of like in other DK games where you can transform to different animals.
Standing in our hero's way is the Void Company, the mightiest mining operation both above ground and below. Grumpy Kong works to create gigantic corporate soldiers. Poppy Kong is responsible for subterranean info gathering, while Void Kong is in charge of the whole company. This nefarious crew is responsible for the banana-stealing maelstrom on Ingot Isle, and they're heading straight down to the planet core.
The planet core? But no! I'm going with DK, so you just stay away!
Whoa.
Voidco blocked off all the routes to the lower layers, so no one could reach them.
Little Pauline is cute.
DK and his pals will come face to face with the enemies guarding these routes. So use all the power at your disposal to take on a host of powerful foes. By defeating them, giant sinkholes will open, clearing a path to the lower layers of the underground world. Found throughout the underground world are golden bananas called Banandium gems. They're not always visible though. Sometimes they're buried in the walls, the ground, and other places. There are a whole bunch to find. You can also obtain these gems by completing challenges in the ruins found throughout your adventure.
Let's do this!
Challenges include time-limited battles,
Ooh.
courses where you'll need clever solutions,
Oh, there you go.
side-scrolling stages, and more.
More, so some elements from the rare Donkey Kong games.
Keep your eyes peeled to find the Banandium gems.
And of course they brought Randy in here from the rare Donkey
There are
Kong.
plenty of ruins to discover, so give them a try.
Hey, that is the music from the rare Donkey Kong. So they brought some of the music back. Oh wow, you're like Evil Eyes Donkey.
As you collect Banandium gems, you'll gain skill points. These can be used to increase stats such as your max health or the destructive power of your punches. Power up Donkey Kong to match your playstyle. For example, if you strengthen your sonar, you'll be able to detect treasure from further away, which could lead to new discoveries. Or use skill points to learn new skills. There are all
Surf
sorts of
skill.
items to find as you explore. Banandium chips are shaped like slices of banana. And they can be traded for Banandium gems at the chip exchange. These gold nuggets are, unsurprisingly, called gold. You can exchange gold for useful items at the stuff shop. There are fossils too. You can trade these for different fashions at local style shops. Just open the closet and customize the perfect fits for Donkey Kong and Pauline.
Oh, cute.
Or even change up your fur color. No look is too much for Donkey Kong or too
You can
little.
change your fur.
Almost every article of clothing comes with its own benefits, so mix and match your look to suit the situation.
Interesting. So they have different.
If you find a treasure chest buried in the ground, crack it open, and you might receive a treasure map
different-
showing the location of Banandium gems or
It's
fossils.
like armor stats. Or
Their locations will be marked on your map. Pretty helpful for finding collectibles.
Oh.
You can also see which fossils and Banandium gems you've collected, making it easy to see how close you are to
Oh,
completion.
collecting the fossils is kind of a nice touch.
There's plenty more to do in the underground world when not adventuring. Need a rest? Carve out a space and enjoy a getaway where you can recover in bed. And enjoy listening to tunes with the music player. You might even find new discs when defeating enemies.
CDs.
When it comes
Or
to
would they
moving
be
between layers,
records?
subterranean eels
They're just called
have your
discs.
back. These elevators will help you easily move between layers you visited
Oh
at
yeah,
any
they
time.
put the Donkey Kong rap in there.
And if you
Good.
get lost, no need to worry. You can always teleport within the layer you're currently exploring.
Teleport there?
In photo mode, you can freely change the in-game camera angle and adjust other settings to snap pics. Get a photo like this, or that. Unleash your inner shutterbug and create your own captivating scenes. By sharing a Joy-Con 2 controller or using a second set, you and a pal can control Donkey Kong and Pauline separately to buddy up in local co-op play. As Pauline, you can unleash vocal blasts using Joy-Con 2 mouse controls. You can also copy the material of nearby terrain to give your vocals even more texture.
Interesting.
By working together, even tough enemies don't stand a
This
chance.
game actually looks pretty fun. I like how they did a lot of tributes to the rare Donkey Kong games.
This game
That makes
also
me
supports
feel
game
happy.
share. Even if only one player has the game, they can quickly share it to another player so they can join on their own
That's
system.
cute.
It can also be shared locally to a Nintendo Switch
That will
system.
be me. That will be me
Plus,
sharing
you
with
can play
Luke.
online between Nintendo Switch 2 systems using Game Share via Game Chat.
That will be me. I get to share the game. Yay.
If you need a little help with all the platforming action, Assist Mode is the way to play.
Uh-oh.
It guides you in the right direction,
Oh, there you go. People are bad with directions.
halves the damage you receive, and more. Assist Mode supports you in your adventure to be the best Kong you can be. Outside of the main game, there's a mode where you can carve stone using mouse controls called DK Artist. Rotate to paint.
Oh, cute. Painting it with fire,
Carve material,
with lava.
or add some back on.
What?
You can even change the lighting and add delectable
What's
banana
happening
effects.
here?
Give it a try and sculpt to your heart's content.
Sculpt mode.
This game also supports amiibo accessories. A new Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo figure is also on the way.
Cute.
Scanning it unlocks Pauline's diva dress.
Kawaii.
By scanning the Donkey Kong series amiibo shown here, gold Kong tiles with explosive power will appear.
Ooh.
Every other amiibo released up to this point is also compatible. If you scan them, you'll get giant spheres like these.
Nice.
Look at us,
Yep.
DK
Journals.
song. I love to sing more than anything. Heart of gold, a wish come true. I have this dream. Oh, maybe if we get to the surface, you and me, we can make it more than a dream. We're breaking through, down to the core. No stopping us, not any. Get up, DK. Inside the storm, I found the key.
Very beautiful.
Join the powerful Donkey
job,
Kong and
Pauline.
the talented singer Pauline as they set out on an adventure to the fabled planet core.
My own special power? DK!
Aww, that touched my heart.
Donkey Kong Bananza. Available July 17th only on Nintendo Switch 2. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Yay.
The Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo will also be available July 17th.
I want that amiibo! Cute! Well, thank you for watching, it says. Aww. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'm just gonna go through it again, and hopefully this time, like, we won't have people interfering. I'm having an issue with my computer, so I can't really actually advertise on Twitter at the moment, so I'll have to do that. So, okay guys, we're gonna start it over now. Let's see. So this is 6. Yeah, that was cute. Alright, so I'm just watching it again, guys.
When the world felt so cruel and bleak, when the hole looked so dark and deep, heart is rock, cold as stone, I was scared, alone. Then your beat showed the way to me.
This looks like it will be really fun for both kids and adults to play, I think. Donkey Kong Bananza.
Golden Bananas, the discovery of the century, made right here on Ingot Isle.
Yeah, so now we can just kind of talk over it again and just see what you guys thought. I'll read some of the comments in the chat about what you guys thought about it. That was so cute, says Granddaddy Otaku. That touched my heart as well, says Geeky PJ. This should have been the first launch title, says Granddaddy Otaku. Pauline says, oh wait. Pauline has such a huge role in this, says Isaiah. I love Pauline singing. Pauline says Geeky PJ, and Pauline is so cute. Kid Pauline is cute. Later Gator says an art mode. Is this game is co-op? Is it? I didn't understand that part of it. Hi Nick's Galaxy, hi Daffy. Hi Sharon, hi Juan, hi Geeky PJ, hi Granddaddy Otaku. Hello Cassie Coombs, hello Daffy and Sharon and Tim and Later Gator. So yeah, overall I really do like the game. I'm pleasantly surprised that they brought in a lot of, they did change Donkey Kong's face a lot. And body, I think they changed his body as well. They gave him like abnormally huge arms, and he doesn't have the golden ratio of body proportions where he looks like some kind of like handsome Kong. No, he looks kind of like Goofy Kong, but he is cute, and I think this will be a good intro for, you know, I think Nintendo is great for kids to play. I think a lot of kids did start playing Nintendo games like Mario 3 and all kinds of, you know, whatever, Pokemon, all the games that you guys from every generation grew up with Nintendo. So I think this is geared towards, you know, younger audiences, but I think they put in so many references to the older Donkey Kong games that I think this is also geared towards the adult audiences also. So it's for everyone, for everyone. So there's stuff in it for younger audiences, there's stuff in it for older audiences. and especially people that remember the Donkey Kong games, like gamers, basically.
Roll forward. Roll
I think
at high
DK
speed.
Bonanza.
Send
Let's
lighter
see.
objects soaring. Combine
I
this
think
with
DK
punches and
Bonanza looks
jumps.
pretty good. I agree
Really
that the
mix
look of
things
DK is a bit interesting to say.
Hand slap.
The gameplay looks like it'll be really fun. I'm getting used to the look. Me too, Granddaddy
Detect
Otaku.
hidden objects using sonar. You can even use your feet when your hands are occupied. Tear off.
Yeah, I think this is better
Grab a
than
chunk of
the
terrain and tear it
well,
off.
I don't really know why they
Tear up
chose to
turnips
have
find items.
the Mario Kart
And even tear chunks off
first.
your
Maybe
foes.
they just wanted to, maybe they needed,
Grab a chunk and swing
I don't
it
know,
to
maybe they,
harder chunks can be used to
maybe
break
they
stone with
figured
ease.
the system is gonna sell
Or
itself.
smash spiky thorns.
Maybe this, and then once this direct comes out, maybe they'll be able to sell even more systems, because
This'll help you reach new heights.
basically, let me just turn the volume down on my TV here. So basically, I think that this one, they're thinking this is gonna sell even more systems this, like, in July, because I think there is a second round of Nintendo Switch 2 systems, as far as I remember. So I think that that's what the point of this is. Like, they're trying to sell even more with this game. So yeah, I mean, like, I'm pleasantly surprised. This is really interesting to take, like, the idea of Pauline, who was kind of like a King Kong and the you know, I can't remember the girl's name that King Kong holds in the movies, but Pauline was kind of like that. King Kong was, you know, like, holding her hostage and capturing her, but they kind of like switched it around and made it like she's friends with Donkey Kong, and like they were working together. So that's like interesting change up on the lore of Donkey Kong. I think that's pretty interesting. I also kind of like, me being a singer myself, I think that's kind of cute that she likes to sing since she was little. I also like singing, and I went into music for school, and I sang when I was a little kid too, so I think that's neat. Like, it makes her, I think it kind of like, it feels like I get to know Pauline a little bit more. Like, I didn't really know that much about Pauline before, and then randomly they just had her singing. So now it's like, oh, this is like continuing her legacy of music from when she was a little kid. That's really neat. So yeah, I really like the visuals on this, and I think, like, you know, this isn't too scary for kids, but it's still really, really fun for adults, I think, to play.
She can make Donkey Kong transform.
I like all the costumes that they have for this game, where you can color their fur blue and switch up the costume. I'm assuming for like different stats for your character. Maybe some of the stats are higher jump or faster, or, you know, spin attack or something. I do like how they incorporated, because Donkey Kong is an animal. I like how the different places you visit are different animal locations, and I'm just looking at it now that the different like transformations. Obviously, I saw the bird one, but I didn't see the zebra one before, because I was kind of like manning the chat and stuff like that. So the zebra one looks neat. They brought back the animal transformations from the Rare games. They brought back some of the music from the Rare games. Some of my favorite music, which and you know, so I like how they brought back some really key important features for the Rare games. That makes me feel like at least they acknowledge those games exist. At least they are paying respects to them, and they realize how, in a way, it feels to me like they're basically saying, yes, these Rare games were really great, and, you know, but we're just actually doing another spin on it. But yes, you know, we're going to continue the legacy. This is still the same Donkey Kong, even though we changed him up. He's still Donkey Kong. Animal transformations are cool, says Later Gator. I love the Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct more, but Mario Kart World one was okay, says Cassie. Pauline is a human. Pauline was really born that way when she turned into a little rock. Yeah, I don't know, OH, that's a great question.
This nefarious crew is responsible for the banana stealing maelstrom on Ingot Isle.
Yeah, I don't know if they would do a prequel game. I mean, this is kind of a prequel game in a way, Sharon, because this is, I mean, as you can see, like, in the first Donkey Kong game ever on the NES, Pauline was an adult. So this is like an origin story of Donkey Kong, I think. Donkey Kong is supposed to be a lot younger in here.
DK and his pals will come face to face with the enemies guarding these rooms.
Yeah, I
So
think that
use
I
all
think
the
that
power at your disposal to take on a host of powerful foes.
I think that they changed. I mean, there could be many reasons that they changed Donkey Kong's face. I think that the character that you play as is the most important character for kids to feel comfortable with when they're playing. So even if Cranky Kong looks a little cranky and everyone else in the environment has like a, you know, a little edginess to their look, I think they really wanted to soften Donkey Kong's look instead of changing everyone. I think they just wanted to change Donkey Kong because that's the character that kids will be playing as when they're playing this game. So I think that will make kids feel more comfortable with like a character that's more smiley and like friendly looking than the original Donkey Kong. Although I will say that you know, I think it didn't bother kids back in the day, like when I, you know, I mean, I know lots of kids that love the rare Donkey Kong games, and they didn't need Donkey Kong to look friendly. Because we knew as kids back then, like, he's an ape. Apes are kind of a little scary. Like, they're huge and they're intimidating, so that makes sense. He would look intimidating, but yeah, but no, they're gonna make him friendly, so that's good. I mean, they can do whatever they want. I mean, they can change up Donkey Kong. I mean, it's their property, so it makes sense. I can't wait to dive in, says Jer Bear, for the direct. Wisecracking ate Donkey Kong. That's right, Daphne.
Skill points. These can be used to increase stats.
Yeah, the gameplay looks like it'll be lots of fun, Granddaddy Otaku.
Power up Donkey Kong to match your playstyle. For example, if you strengthen your sonar, you'll be able to.
Yeah, there was a Donkey Kong Jr. before he became Donkey Kong. Yeah, exactly, OH. I don't know.
Skill points to learn new skills.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, so let me know what you guys think about the game and what are your thoughts on it. I'm gonna like turn up the volume a little bit, but I don't. Oh my goodness.
And they can be traded for Banandium gems at the chip exchange. These gold nuggets are, unsurprisingly, called gold. You can exchange gold for useful items at the stuff shop. There are fossils too. You can trade these for different fashions at local style shops.
All right.
Just open the closet and customize the perfect fits for Donkey Kong and Pauline. Or even change up your
All right,
fur
guys.
color.
So yeah, so they're showing the colors for this. Yeah. So we're gonna be playing this 2-player. It all depends on my work schedule, since, as you guys know, like we are, you know, shadow banned on YouTube, and we've been, you know, trying to get 500 members for 5 years, and with the help of many of you guys in the chat right now, we were able to survive this long, doing both of us. But now I am looking for work, so depending on what job I get, my hours will be all over the place, so it all depends on what days I'm here. So on the days that I am working on the channel with Luke, then yeah, I can do 2-player with him, and the days that I'm working somewhere else, I won't be able to. And Luke's actually going to be working some other jobs online also. But so yeah.
New discs when defeating enemies.
So, but you know, for right now,
When it comes to moving
I'm
between
here.
layers, subterranean eels.
We'll see
have
what
your
happens.
back. These elevators will help you easily move between layers you visited at any time. And if you get lost, no need to worry. You can always teleport within the layer you're currently exploring.
Teleport there?
Alright. Yeah, I like how they brought back a lot of these classic,
mode,
not only
you
from
can
Donkey
freely
Kong
change the
64,
in-game
but also the
camera
rare
angle and
games, so they
adjust
kind of
other
like
settings
tied
to
everything
snap
in.
pics.
So I actually didn't see this photo mode here last
Get
time.
a photo like this or that. Unleash your inner
Oh wow,
Shutterbug
look at
and
somebody
create
made like
your
a
own
cotton candy
captivating
Donkey
scenes.
Kong. That's interesting.
By sharing a Joy-Con 2 controller or using a second set, you and a pal can control Donkey Kong and Pauline separately
Okay, so
to
now I
buddy
am
up in
seeing
local
that it is
co-op
2-player. I didn't
As
see this
Pauline,
last
you can
time.
unleash
I
vocal
wasn't paying
blasts
attention
using
very much.
Joy-Con 2 mouse controls. You can also copy the material of nearby terrain.
So the
to give
second
your
player
vocals
has
even more
certain things
texture.
they can do.
By
I mean,
working
this is a
together,
little
even
bit
tough
gimmicky. Like, a
enemies
lot
don't
of these
stand a
games where the
chance.
second player kind of just does random extra stuff. I don't know if I always like doing it, because it's
This
kind of
game
like,
also supports game share.
I don't know if it
Even
really
if
helps
only
that
one
much,
player has
but
the game,
we
they
can
can
always
quickly share
test
to
it
another
out
player so they
once
can
or
join
twice
on
and
their
see what
own
it's
system.
like.
It can also be shared locally to a Nintendo Switch system.
I don't know.
Plus,
I haven't
you
asked
can
Luke
play online
anything about
between
what he's
Nintendo
planning
Switch
on
2
doing,
systems using game
so
share
I wouldn't
via
know
game
until I
chat.
ask him.
If you need a little help with all the platforming action, Assist Mode is the way to play. It guides you in the right direction, halves the damage you receive, and more. Assist Mode supports you in your adventure to be the best Kong you can be. Outside of the main game, there's a mode where you can carve stone using mouse controls.
Is it really
called
Pauline, or
DK
do you think
Artist.
it might be a rock
Rotate to paint.
that took the form of Pauline for DK? Interesting, Nintendo. I don't know.
Carve
I
material.
love the cartoon look of DK. That will be sure to bring in nostalgia, says Geeky PJ. Yeah, I mean, they actually, you're right, Geeky PJ. They did take a look that they had already done. It's not like they're making a new look. They actually brought back the old look of Donkey Kong. Am I the only one who's confused by the lore of this, says Nintendo?
A new Donkey Kong and Pauline
I just woke up
amiibo
to
figure
cat
is
cam.
also on the way.
So yeah, I mean, that
Scanning it
I would
unlocks
definitely
Pauline's
think
Diva
about
dress.
myself saving up for that
By
amiibo. I
scanning the
think that would
Donkey Kong
be
series
really
amiibo
great.
shown here, gold Kong tiles with explosive
So you
power
get
will
you
appear.
get some really cool Kong tiles if you get certain
Every other
amiibos.
amiibo released up to this point is also compatible.
So they actually brought back the
If you scan it,
KONG
you'll
from.
get giant
There's
speeders
another
like
nod
these.
to the rare games.
CK? I love to see
Hey Leroy, hi everyone.
anything.
I don't know if
I have this dream.
Diddy Kong. I think Diddy Kong is in this game. I don't know. Cranky Kong is in it.
Get more than a dream.
I don't know if Dixie Kong is in it. I haven't seen Dixie Kong. I don't think Dixie Kong is in it. Raul. I think this is mainly the only people I've seen that I saw, and I may have missed it, was Rambi and Cranky Kong. I have not even seen Diddy in here. Hi Leroy, a cow.
Own special power? DK!
Oh, she's the only one to speak in English. Yeah, definitely
Donkey
Sharon.
Kong Bananza. Available July 17th only on Nintendo Switch 2. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. The Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo will also be available July 17th.
All right. Well, guys, that was a really cool direct. I'm really surprised actually that honestly, I was really thinking about just like if I had was not doing this for a like for a day job, basically covering games and stuff like that. I don't know if I would actually like think about
Shop. The Donkey Kong
even
and Pauline amiibo
getting,
will also be available July 17th.
I just don't even know if I would have thought about getting it unless I was doing this for a job. But after watching that, I would definitely buy this game for myself, just for my own enjoyment, because it's just so. I mean, even look at this like ending screen here. It's got a lot of great character to the characters, the faces, and all that, the expressions. Yeah, there's a lot of great stuff in here. The costumes, the color changes for everything. There's all kinds of stuff. I can't even like go through everything that they talked about in here. But I really do like that they not only brought in nostalgia from the Rare games and Donkey Kong 64, and of course Geeky PJ reminded me nostalgia from way back then, because it's actually Donkey Kong's original design. But also, I like how they're fleshing out the lore for Pauline with her singing. I think that's really cute. So I think that this game is going to be really great. I think this game looks like it'll be probably more fun and happy and enjoyable than Mario Kart is right now. Maybe they'll add more Mario Kart DLC later. I left. Well, anyways, I don't know. Anyways, well, we lost it. I knew that was gonna happen. There we go. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Alright, guys. Okay, guys. So, anyways, well, thanks so much for watching, everyone. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the Direct today. And I'll see you guys later today for more streams and videos. God bless and happy gaming. See ya!